I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, December the 4th, 2015. A number of terror attacks to report to you about today. This morning, a 20-year-old Israeli was stabbed in the Binyamin region of the West Bank by a Palestinian. He was treated at the scene by Magen David Adom paramedics for moderate to severe wounds to his upper body and taken to Sheba Medical Center. The terrorist was identified by Palestinian news agency Ma'an as 27-year-old Abd al-Rahman al-Barghouti. He was shot and killed at the scene. And 2 IDF soldiers were lightly injured by a car ramming attack when a Palestinian driver deliberately plowed into them near the Jewish settlement of Ofra. Soldiers on the scene shot and killed the terrorist. And in Hebron, an IDF soldier was stabbed by 2 Palestinians this morning. The soldier sustained light injuries. The terrorists were shot and killed by Israeli security forces. And the Times of Israel reports that an Israeli girl was lightly wounded when the car she was traveling in was hit by rocks thrown by Palestinians near the Jewish settlement of Neve Tzuf this afternoon, which is north of Ramallah. Yesterday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated his hopes for peace. Despite the ongoing terror attacks, Netanyahu made the remarks to a visiting group of young German leaders invited to the country by Israel's foreign ministry to deepen bilateral ties between the countries. Netanyahu told the group, "Don't give up hope. Eventually, there will be, I believe, a Palestinian leadership that will emerge and will embrace a genuine peace." Netanyahu stated that it was imperative that the Palestinians recognize a Jewish state, saying, "We want to know that we have a partner that accepts our right to exist. When that happens," Netanyahu said, quote, "we'll have the real breakthrough to peace." The World Jewish Congress welcomed Israel's new ambassador to the United Nations, Dani Danon, at its headquarters in New York City this week. WJC President Ronald Lauder praised Danon's efforts since his taking over the position from Ron Prosor just 2 months ago, and told the 50 Jewish leaders gathered Wednesday for the briefing that Danon was a man who stands up for Israel. Danon has already faced a number of anti-Israel resolutions being passed by the UN, which he addressed in his remarks there last month, where he urged the body to focus rather on demanding that the Palestinian leadership make difficult decisions in the name of peace. Hebrew University in Jerusalem announced this week that archaeologists have deciphered a seal impression, or bula, that bears the name of the 8th century BCE biblical king Hezekiah. The seal was found during recent excavations near Jerusalem's Old City. Dr. Eilat Mazar, who led the excavation, told a press conference Wednesday that the find was a remarkable one that strengthened what was already known from the Bible about the Judean ruler.
So this is as close as we can get to such a figure as King Hezekiah himself, finding such an item in an archaeological excavations. This is an event that happens only once in a lifetime.
Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, begins at sundown this Sunday, and Israel's President Reuven Rivlin extended his best holiday wishes to the Jewish people both in Israel and across the globe. Speaking from his residence in Jerusalem, Rivlin spoke of the survival of the Jewish people against all odds and the symbol of the menorah as a reminder to act as a light unto the nations, even during difficult times.
It is no coincidence that the symbol of the government of Israel is the menorah, the symbol of the Jewish independence which lights our path. In each generation, we must find that path to reinforce the bonds between Jews across the world, to share together, to hold high the torch of freedom, to bring lights where there is darkness.
And during Hanukkah next week, 500 mezuzot will be distributed to IDF soldiers at bases across Israel. The initiative is through a partnership of the Friends of the IDF with Bay Area Foundation Taub Philanthropies and Mi Polin, a contemporary Jewish design brand based in Warsaw, who created the mezuzot. Taub Chairman Tad Taub said, "We hope these will be a bright symbol to IDF soldiers, that Jews elsewhere are thinking about them and are grateful for their service." and serve as a reminder of today's vibrant Jewish culture in Poland, an Israeli ally. And looking now at our programming for tonight, Friday, December the 4th. At 6 o'clock, live Shabbat services from New York City's Central Synagogue. At 7:30, remarks from Ambassador Dennis Ross at the 2015 Jewish Federation of North America's General Assembly, followed at 8 by remarks from U.S. Ambassador to Israel Dan Shapiro at the GA. At 9, the films Tell Me Why and The Pencil. And looking ahead this weekend, Sunday evening at 5:30, make sure to join JBS for the lighting of the first Hanukkah candle by Dr. Ruth Westheimer. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, December the 4th, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah.